What's up, everybody? Mr. Whisper here. So, I heard a story that happened down in Mexico from a friend of mine. He said that back in the day, in the late 40s or 50s, his grandfather had a friend that lived in Mexico next to him that used to have a river in his backyard where sugarcane would grow. And one day he was out there harvesting sugarcane by himself because his friend let him go and take some sugarcane for free, so he went. And while he's harvesting, he hears what he thinks is a person crying. So he goes to investigate to see what it was. So he walks out, a couple hundred feet from the harvest, and he sees a little boy sitting on the ground crying. So he asks the little boy, "Are you okay? Do you need help?" And he asks the little boy, "Do you need me to take you back to your village?" And back then it was just a lot of dirt roads and little towns they would call villages. And so he ends up picking up the little boy, putting him on his back where he had the sugar cane, the basket of sugar cane that he had just filled. And so the little boy just points in a direction and they start walking. And every now and then, the grandfather would turn and look at the boy and say, which way, that way, this way. And the little boy would point and then they would continue on. And so the grandfather turns around and he's asking the little boy, which way, which way. He's not responding. So he's kind of confused. So he turns around and looks. The little boy's gone. The grandfather's like, what the heck? And so he takes off his bag and he looks inside of his bag. There's nothing in it. All the sugar cane was gone. And to this day, the grandfather says he doesn't know what happened to the boy. If if it was, I don't know, a spirit or maybe a duende. Down in Mexico they believe in duendes, which is like a little elf person. I think they might have pointy ears. I'm not really sure. But what do you think it was?